Oh, hi there.
Hello there.
Yes, don't worry, it's me. Don't let the title of this video deceive you. I haven't been taken over by some
dark quote type alter ego.
No. I've just come to the realization that maybe it would be a great idea if, I don't know, Papa Putin drops those bombs on us because, quite frankly, the whole place has gone nuts. Why has it gone nuts, though? Who's to blame?
Well, certainly there are those who are more responsible than others, and they will be held accountable.
Well, if you want to find out, please sit back, relax, and come along with me on this small snippet of a journey to understand why we, in this place I once called a nation...
How rude! How rude!
How rude!
How rude!
Let the amateurs run the show for the past 100 years, and then in 2024 allowed it to become more degenerate, decrepit, and even more cancelable than a CW show.
Oh, no touching without consent.
Well, truth be told, this is a video partly inspired by me encountering an article entitled "Brexit makes no sense in a world dominated by Trump. Britain's place is back in the EU."
Uh-oh! Hard alert! Hard alert, class!
And before someone says it, no, I'm not just talking about politics here in this video, it's simply what inspired me to make it. Although that is going to be a topic coming up soon, so don't you worry.
We weren't.
What I am also talking about is many different things. Things like seeing, I don't know, very posh politicians becoming Kardashians for some strange reason.
11 cabinet ministers are facing losing their seats.
I will be over the moon if Rees-Mogg is gone.
Thank you so much.
Seeing our farmers protest because food is apparently not as important as a cow farting. Making transmission remembrance poppies, police wanting to arrest you for walking.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Can I ask you the purpose of your recordings today, sir?
No, thank you.
Sorry?
No, thank you.
Why not?
I don't wish to talk today.
Sorry?
I don't wish to talk today.
I can't understand you, sir.
I don't wish to talk today. Thank you.
Don't wish to talk?
No, thank you.
Okay, where have you come from? Where are you going to? Okay, you're not allowed on the site, sir. There's a private property on the site, okay?
I don't need any advice, thank you, officer.
You don't need any advice.
No,
okay?
thank you.
Just don't go on the site. Alright, goodbye.
And slutty nights out when half your crotch is available for the price of a small kebab.
That's not gonna go over well with the woke mob.
Yeah, I have no doubt that those, lady parts all look like squash kebabs anywho.
Ew.
Now, you may at this moment be thinking, well, gosh, I am just being a little harsh here, aren't I? But when you consider the following, you'll probably think this is an understatement from me.
Really?
Really?
This was a country that had everything.
Absolutely everything. And now, 20 years later, is what? The world's biggest leper colony.
It once had an empire. It was a country that created manufacturing, a country that was once respected all around the world for bringing the principles of habeas corpus to them. A country that made itself go into debt in the 1830s, and that debt was not cleared until 2015. All to put an end to the worldwide practice of whips and chains being mandated. Whips and chains. I can't even say the actual word. Bloody YouTube guidelines, honestly.
Who among you has the power to censor the censor?
But ladies and gents, please don't despair, because today, to make up for this loss, today, this is a country that instead prioritizes putting pronouns in its traffic lights, arresting people for tweets, and sees self-deletion as a better alternative than medicine. I really hate this f***ing timeline. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. I think that's what they say, isn't it?
Pussy!
Is punching a wall still okay as well? I don't know, whatever. So yeah, as you have heard, especially from this title of this video, perhaps the notion of imploding when you think about it is not so far from the truth. To be honest, this isn't a surprise when you lose a third of your manufacturing since the 1990s, have a noticeable lack of integration of different people since 2004, and an unimaginable loss of identity specifically in England. Me, I remember when you were compared to the Moustache Man just because you waved an England flag. In England.
That's retarded.
Here's the other thing though, when you lose your place as top dog, which inevitably happens at some point in your life, it doesn't matter the circumstances behind it, be it sports, movies, a secret drunk.
Don't you ever let anybody take your power from you. You have the same power that you did before November 5th. And you have the same purpose that you did.
That's all one thing. But the more important point is that you don't want to become an irrelevance afterwards.
Legacy.
America, for example, it keeps on plodding along, moving forward, preferably without invading other countries, by having certain nations or territories include the US dollar as their currency. We all know money speaks. Sometimes it allows idiots to speak louder.
1 second, guys. 1 second.
But that's the price you pay for prosperity, I suppose. So, with that in mind, to allow the British pound to not once, not twice, but essentially 3 times, if you include Churchill's gold standard debacle, be deregulated by blunders from those up high, it just shows how the whole nation has, as described by one website, how we have gone from global superstar to international laughingstock. Honestly, today, the only remnants I can even see of England, or even knowing that this is Britain for that matter, are the varieties of tea you can buy at the supermarket, our immense ability to queue, and the impressive gift to deliver sarcastic remarks or being ironic to foreigners without them knowing you're taking the piss. Yes, America, I'm sorry, I'm predominantly pointing at you.
Trunk. Trunk is on the front of an elephant, not the back of a saloon car, but they have no idea. Gas. Gas. They call a liquid gas.
We were the country that had the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, the Who, and so many of the British invasion era groups. But today, yeah, we have this guy.
I'm not in a mood 'cause my flight delayed. So I jumped on a private jet and I'm asking a pilot the ETA.
Central C. That just sounds like he's reminding himself where to look at any given time. Central C.
Joking. Sometimes older people make jokes.
Masterpiece. Really, I half expected that to be Master something else, I have to admit.
Dirty bastard.
And something called New Dad? Great, another song about mental illness. Whoop-de-do.
But it's not about that, boomer.
I'm 32, shut the f up and stop watching TikTok.
Go to your room.
What?
I mean, for f***'s sakes, people, we can't even have cars in this country without genderless mutants taking over. What about television? We've gone from Doctor Who to Nurse What, Spooks to Day of the Incompetent Jackal, and an assortment of other shows that have an inclusion of bias on screen so overwhelming it makes the whole nation a complete caricature of itself.
You're like that coffee machine, from bean to cup, you fuck up.
And finally, I would be remiss if I didn't show the literal downgrade in who leads the country, from experienced men in war and business to alleged Soviet assets. The dude literally went to a training camp during the Cold War, but it's alleged, people. It's okay. It's alleged. Just like it was alleged that there were loads of kiddie-level religion of peace gangs in the country. But it's fine, because it's all alleged. It's alleged.
Deception, lies.
We literally have a woman in charge of the economy that has spouted more lies than Clinton in a sex scandal.
I did not ruin farmers' lives or plan to trash the economy.
But as negative as I'm being throughout this video, as most of us do, we try to make light of all situations. We try to find some sprinkling of fun in all the hardships. Yes, farmers descended on London to make their voices heard, not just to be angry though, but to come together as one. Yes, there are pronouns and traffic lights, but at least gay jokes are back. Hate incidents being probed by police include a child who were... What? Say that again. Hate incidents being probed by police include a child who said a classmate smelled like a fish, a woman likening another to a Rottweiler, and the homophobic name Leonard. Yes, our politicians are laughingstocks, but at least we can point and laugh at them. Well, just don't tweet about it or you'll be arrested.
Oh, I think I know what my mother would say. I think she'd look across the dispatch box and she'd say, put on a proper suit, do up your tie, and sing the national anthem.
I said to him he didn't write off the mortgage of the one the taxpayers were helping to pay for at Oxford. I didn't receive a proper answer then. Maybe Dodgy Dave will answer it now.
But what is intolerable is that he has cynically raised the hopes of hundreds and thousands of families. You're a miserable pipsqueak of a man god!
So with all that in mind, I'll leave you with this thought. All I can say now is that life in the British Isles has become a permanent meme.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
Thank you all for watching, do take care, and absolutely God bless.